Motherfuckers need to know that. Ruins that shit. Now your life is relegated to mud. Now you are mud.
This concept of I can do better, bitch, at least 85% of men who approached women were really out of the woman's league. For the only thing that kept the woman in a league was because she looked a little cute and she might suck a dick. That was it. At least 85% of men who have approached 100% of women were out of the woman's league, for real. Like on some real shit, not just looking cute for that 5 minutes, but on some real, like on character levels, intellect levels, the man's out of her league.
Yeah. Hold on, let me fix my mic. Bear with me. Everybody hit the like button, or not. Your decision. We about to get into a video real quick, and then we're gonna go back to going over the Brittany Renner thing. Hold on. I know y'all can't see me. Bear with me. That's retarded. Hold on. That's retarded shit. Can't lie. What up, Lauren? We're gonna try to go back over this video because I did this video yesterday and my mic was on mute. So I did 40 minutes of content with my mic on mute. Can't blame anybody but myself. So we're gonna try to go over this video again. But first, I watched this one brother, and I gotta get on him tonight because he said some retarded shit. I gotta get on him. So anyway, if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. or super chat, super sticker. That's the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Cash App and PayPal also in the description. What else? Hit the like button. Other than that, let's just get right into it.
And we talk about that over here, no more, no less. We're mad about how toxic and dysfunctional black women are. We're not mad because I tried to holler at some girl and she didn't want to give me no play and she dissed me or whatever. You know how a bitch will lie to you and say she got a boyfriend? Or she'll flat out just say no? We're not mad about stuff like that, because what we do over here is, what I'ma do is, I'ma go get another bitch. Get turned down by a couple of bitches. Now I'm getting turned on by a couple of bitches. Or turned up, I should say. That's what we do over here. You dig? What one bitch won't do, another bitch will. And that's what I've been doing for years. So this is not about a rejection, and I'm mad about that shit. People need to get that shit out their head. That's cap. I reject that.
Let me say this real quick. See, that just being a whoremonger shit, I actually don't. How can I put this? Because sometimes I guess it do sound like I advocate being a whoremonger. Like, ideally, we wouldn't be whoremongers, but I get it. Sometimes you want to get your rocks off. But I'll just put it like this: regardless of if I condone or don't condone men being whoremongers, it's definitely not a flex to be a whoremonger. Even if I participated in it, even if I participated in it in the past, and even if I participated with it in the future. Like I'm an advocate for meaningful relationships amongst humans. Even if that's a meaningful relationship with a prostitute. Now let me be clear what I mean by that. I'm not saying be in a relationship with your prostitute, but I'm saying I believe in caring about people. So let's just say I do got a favorite prostitute that I see every Friday. After a while, I would think we built up some type of rapport, and I could still have some type of basic care for her as a human, even if she is a whore. I mean, I'm not going to move her in my house or nothing like that, or get entangled with her personal life. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like you would have to be some type of subhuman piece of shit to have a sexual relationship with a woman for years, even if it is a prostitute, and you're interacting with her. I'm assuming y'all probably small talking somewhat. So to have that relationship with somebody for years and just, oh no, I don't give a fuck about her. She could die today. I won't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? It's kind of sick. I don't condone that type of shit. So I guess I say all that to say, just being out here fucking all these different bitches is definitely not a flex. Even though I don't necessarily condemn it either on this channel, I will say with certainty that it's not a flex. Okay, let me put it like this. I mean, I'm somebody who actually advocates for what these modern women can't seem to give us or don't want to give us: meaningful relationships. I mean, I guess I just said it already, but I'm just saying, like, okay, thanks for stopping in, Sheila. Glad you watching. Um, I think most men want meaningful relationships with women, or well, more specifically, I think most men would like to have a meaningful relationship with one woman at some point in their life. Even the big players. It's just human nature. Bars. Um, so just running around here every weekend trying to fuck a whole bunch of different hoes. I don't think it's healthy for men either. if you do want to live the bachelor lifestyle, when I think about the bachelor lifestyle, even in that, I think of, 2 or 3 regulars. And, we just friends with benefits. But after a while, you do develop a care for them as a human, I would hope, if you have a heart and a soul. So even when I think of casual scenarios, it's still me on some level caring about this person. Running around using a bunch of people for their bodies and letting a bunch of people use you for your body with no emotional and mental connection, it is demonic. I must admit, it is. T Orlando, what up? But it's a little demonic, T Orlando. We rock with you, but I'm just saying. Okay, but let's get into it.
This is not about rejection, and I'm mad about that shit. People need to get that shit out their head. That's cap. I reject that. You dig? Black women so fucked up, so trifling, fucking up this community. Because I keep telling you, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's the truth. The black community would be a much better community if we didn't have the poor, dysfunctional behavior of black women. If we didn't have that, the community would be so much better. And they literally ruin that shit. Because everybody talks all this shit about how the black community's failing, and you see these black kids in school with these bad grades and reading scores and math scores are all low and shit. The majority of that stems from single motherhood. Ain't no father in the home. And black women are cool with this because they benefit from being a single mom. Like I keep telling y'all, child support and all these little bum ass welfare programs these black bitches get when they're single moms. And they rather do that than be a family and keep the nuclear family going. Because the thing about it is, I want to say this to black women. If you bitches are not willing to sacrifice for your kids, why the fuck are you having kids? These black bitches will have kids but won't sacrifice for their kids. I don't understand that. You'll sacrifice to get some hair weave though. You'll sacrifice your dignity and your reputation to suck dick and get fucked on OnlyFans to make some easy money. You'll sacrifice doing that shit, but you won't sacrifice what's best for your kids. That's modern day black women. And everybody's scared to talk about that shit. We talk about that shit over here. You dig? Fuck these devil ass black bitches. These hoes ruin everything. And when it comes to the red pill shit, I ain't gonna cap though. I'm not red pill, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. I ain't really feeling these red pill dudes. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't really feeling that because
Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Now, what do you think he about to say? Any estimates? I mean, any guesses of what he about to say? Let's run it back a little bit. I mean, spoiler alert, you about to say some dumbass shit. But let's get into it.
these hoes ruin everything. And when it comes to the red pill shit, I ain't gonna cap though. I'm not red pill, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. I ain't really feeling these red pill dudes. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't really feeling that because a lot of this red pill stuff that I be seeing, you know how you run past stuff, you look at it, but you're not really trying to be into it, but you might look at it. Shit that I seen, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna say these niggas' names at this time. Maybe in another video I will. But I ain't really feeling these red pill dudes, because the reason why I'm not feeling it is because a lot of this shit comes off anti-woman. I'm not anti.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. For niggas fire out you, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, yeah. So you know, let me let them cook. Let me let them cook.
I ain't gonna say these niggas' names at this time. Maybe in another video I will. But I ain't really feeling these red pill dudes, because the reason why I'm not feeling it is because a lot of this shit comes off anti-woman. I'm not anti-woman, bro. I'm not fucking gay or bisexual. So I'm not going to promote no anti-woman type behavior. Like example, I'm not going to no fucking club, a bar, a hole in the wall, and talking to dudes when there's bitches in here. Nigga, when I go out to a setting like that, that big booty bitch in the tight dress, I'm trying to get at her. That's what I'm doing in the club or the bar. I'm not finna be talking to another dude and shit, sitting around with a bunch of dudes talking to dudes. We in the club, there's bitches in here. Nigga, I'm talking to one of these bitches. I'm trying to see if I can get a bitch number and smash something at a later date. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I get
Okay, I gotta I gotta jump in. Bro, the red pill is not going to the club and talking to dudes the whole night. Where the fuck are you getting your information, bro? What the fuck do the red pill got to do with, man? When I go to the club, I'm trying to holler at some hoes. I ain't trying to stand in a circle and talk to the bros, man. I'm trying to hit something. I'm trying to go home with something that night. F that red pill stuff. I ain't gay. Nigga, what? Have you even did a basic Google search of what the red pill is? Let's okay. He said the red pill was anti-woman and he ain't gay. Well, obviously you could be anti-woman and still not be gay. But we ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole. What what does it even mean to be anti-woman? Think we back. I think we back. Shit is sickening. Y'all keep me no, whatever. Y'all keep me posted about the internet messing up. All right, let's get into it. Let's let them finish. So yeah, if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat. Yeah. Also in the description. And or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Let's get back into it.
get at her. That's what I'm doing in the club or the bar. I'm not finna be talking to another dude and shit, sitting around with a bunch of dudes talking to dudes. We in the club, there's bitches in here. Nigga, I'm talking to one of these bitches. I'm trying to see if I can get a bitch number and smash something at a later date. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I get curved, go to the next bitch. Get curved by that bitch, on to the next bitch. Throw shit at the wall till one stick. You dig? I saw some shit that I ain't agree with, man. Niggas in the club, there's bitches in there, they talking to each other, no bitches. I ain't feeling that right there. Like, nah. I ain't down with that, bro. That couldn't be me. Like, nah.
But that has, but I just gotta say it again. Yeah. That has nothing to do with red pill. See, see, this is what I mean when people just be over emotional and just be reacting off emotion off of one video they seen or two videos they seen. Bro, just because you seen a video that triggered you because it was some dudes in the club and they wasn't talking to no hoes, and you just and they probably ain't even say they was red pill. You just assumed that they was red pill or something. Like, bruh, this is coming off kind of feminine. It's coming off kind of feminine. You got triggered because you seen one fucking TikTok reel or Instagram reel where some niggas was in the club and they wasn't talking to no hoes, and now you got a problem with them red pill dudes. See, this is how they have to. What is this? I'm trying to think. What method is this? They'll take one or two examples and just label all red pill dudes that. They'll see an Andrew Tate video and be like, "Yeah, these red pill dudes say this because I saw one Andrew Tate video." There is no one man or 3 or 4 men that represent the red pill. The red pill, far as women, is exposing and telling the truth about female nature. There's no leader. It ain't no movement. Like, it's just the truth about female nature. That's the problem with putting these titles on things. But let's continue. Red pill don't got shit to do with niggas not hollering at bitches at the club.
They talking to each other, no bitches. I ain't feeling that right there. Like, nah, I ain't down with that, bro. That couldn't be me. Like, nah, bro, I'll holler at you later, man. I'm trying to see this bitch right here, bro. You know, it's February now, right? This is the last month of like winter time when it's like cold. You know, the calendar in March is when it say spring and shit, so it's about to start getting warm. About to start seeing bitches out here with the sundress, you know, them super thick chicks, big booty bitch with the sundress on, trying to fuck some. That's
Yeah, he's a simp. See, he's a different type of simp. You got dudes who will simp for the prospect of a relationship with a woman, and then you got dudes who will simp because they just love having one night stands with women and using them as meat. You know what I mean? Like, he's the dude that would stab his best friend in the back if his best friend girl got a big booty. Like, hey, she had a big booty though, bro. I don't care if we best friends, bro. I was trying to see that fat ass. Yeah, yeah. It's the type of dude who seemed like he would compromise his morals just to hit a baddie, just to hit a baddie. Like nothing. These one of them dudes that like pussy over everything, integrity, pussy over the bros. He said he not with bros over hoes. So if a bitch bad enough, he'd throw his bro under the bus to fuck a bad bitch. Like that's the vibe I'm getting from him. Like, yeah, it's thirsty, bro. Relax, bro. You acting like you ain't never got none before. But let's continue.
say spring and shit, so it's about to start getting warm.
All it take to get this dude to probably even jeopardize his life is, a big butt and a sundress. And this dude will fall right for the setup. If a dude was trying to set him up, all they got to do is get a bitch with a big booty and a sundress, and you can get him whacked. This is why it's not good to be a pussy hound, folks. It can jeopardize your life.
It's like cold. You know, the calendar in March is when it say spring and shit, so it's about to start getting warm. About to start seeing bitches out here with the sundress, you know, them super thick chicks, big booty bitch with the sundress on, trying to fuck some. That's what I'm doing. That red pill shit, in a lot of cases, be coming off anti-woman. Nah, bro, I ain't with that. I ain't with that.
Okay, the only thing, yeah. The only thing you have said is that you want to use women for their bodies. That's anti-woman. That's more anti-woman than what I talk about. I actually give them the respect to actually consider them as humans. You're just considering them fuck meat, and you're on the moral have said is pertaining to you using their hoes, not them being a human being. That's more anti-woman than what I talk about. You don't care how bad these bitches are, as long as you get to still use their hoes, right? I'm pro women because I'm trying to use their hoes. Well, if y'all couldn't tell, my internet is whack. It's not that I don't pay a lot of money. I do pay a lot of money. I pay a lot of money for internet, and it's still bad because it's all about the area. It's not about you having a Obama package or something. It's just the area that you're in. So hopefully it's not. I mean, I know that's really fucking annoying. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully it's not too bad for the rest of the stream. We'll see. But like I said, he just said it again. He put hoes over the bros. So he don't care if you took a bullet for him in war. He putting a random scallywag on a Saturday night with a big booty over the bros. He don't care if you helped him move, you gave him a kidney. Big booty random bitches over the bros. What else? I mean, what else needs to be said?
Beta.
No. I'm an alpha.
Beta.
Oh, because I tell you why.
Beta.
Is a sign of being a beta male. I didn't know that.
Beta.
Beta.
Nah, bro, we need hoes, bro. To fuck. We're heterosexual men over here. That's what we do. Might not wife a bitch up. Might not drop a seed in the bitch. We play that real careful. But we definitely ain't turning no pussy down.
That's all they are, pussy to you, right? For somebody who's so pro-woman, you sure are calling them bitches a lot, bro. Like, to say anti-woman and be talking the way he's talking is crazy. Real men are anti-bullshit woman. This is crazy.
Use protection and fuck it, bitch. So a lot of that red pill shit comes off anti-women, and I'm not digging that right there. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. You know, and I was never an incel. I've never had a problem being able to get bitches. Yeah, you know, I get rejected every now and then. That happens. That has happened. I've got curved by a lot of girls. I've also fucked a lot of girls. In my lifetime, I fucked a lot of bitches. Like, if I told you, you would think I was lying.
You sound like a misogynist, sir. You sound like a misogynist. Fucking a lot of women. I get why men think it's a flex. Like, I get the logic because, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not a flex to be, like I just said at the beginning of the stream, it's not a flex to be a whoremonger. It's not a flex as a man to say you had sex with 100 women. That just means you don't got standards, bro. I get why men think it's a flex because most guys can't have sex with 100 women even if they wanted to. So I get it. I got bitches, bro. Bitches like me. I got game or something. But when you mature as a man, it's not a flex no more. It just means you don't got standards, my nigga. It just means you don't got discipline and you a slave to your lustful nature. It's not a flex, my brother. It's really not a flex.
That happens. That has happened. I've got curved by a lot of girls. I've also fucked a lot of girls. In my lifetime, I fucked a lot of bitches. Like, if I told you, you would think I was lying. You dig? Like, a lot of girls. It's damn near to the point where I lost count. Like, I fucked lots of girls. So it's not like I'm some lame that can't get no girl. That's cap. So, not with that red pill shit, man, or the incel. This content that I make, I call this shit real life shit. That's what I call this shit, because the shit that I talk about with black women is real life stuff. And if you're not a black man that lives the black experience, like obviously most black people do, dealing with black women, you probably ain't gonna know about this shit. So I don't want to hear no non-black motherfucker hearing this and then trying to diss me saying you say this about your own people. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, you ain't black. You don't know what it's like dealing with a black woman. Shut that bitch ass shit up. Stay in your place. Nigga, you have no idea what it's like dealing with these toxic assholes. See, as a...
Okay. Now, here's another thing. Sometimes I call niggas bitch ass niggas on this show, and a lot of guys are bitch ass niggas, white, black, and otherwise. But one thing y'all notice about my channel, I rarely get legit mad. Every once in the blue, a bitch will really piss me off. Like something she say, like I've probably got mad on this channel 5 times. What would y'all? I don't know what y'all would say. Maybe 5 times max. But he's coming across angry. You know what I mean? Just like the dude we went over yesterday. Too emotional and easily triggered. Shut your bitch ass up. Y'all rarely heard me get like that. It's not manly. It's not stoic. It's not G. Shout out to Isaiah. He donated $7. He says, I'm typically compelled to give the bombastic side eye when brothers feel the need to brag about how much coochie they've had. Yeah, facts. So $7 down. We need $8 more dollars to stay on 2 hours for sure. So black men would love it if I, as a white man, to say stay in your place. That's racist as fuck. Yeah, it's kind of racist. Yeah. So let me touch on it. Can white men speak on black issues? I mean, they can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. Um, See, I'm gonna tell y'all something I say sometimes. It- I'm trying to think of an analogy when it comes to white men complaining about black people. Yo, shout out to Lauren. Oh, I forgot to. All right, I got you, Isaiah. I got you. Let me play Isaiah's first, and then Lauren, Queen of the Stream, Lauren. Lauren Krause brought down the house with a $5 donation. Um, but this for you, Isaiah.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
Say they get money, but I can't say a hoe. Yeah, go.
You can fuck with me if you wanted to. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing.
Hey, bitch, I'm a problem. Nobody solve it. You can keep hating, I'm popping regardless.
Real conceited since first grade. I been that bitch. You got a girl, but it's cool. I ain't gon' tell her shit. You don't need these little bitches with money. You don't need these little bitches with money. You don't need these little bitches with money. You ain't never fuck with no boss, bitch. I turned you out. When a real one holds you down, babe, you supposed to drink.
Stone sets, I got more. Jealousy, let it go. Results could be tragic. I push the beat, not the backseat girl. I push the beat, not the backseat girl.
All right, so we on for 2 hours for sure. For sure. We on for 2 hours. Um, so everybody shout out P9. P9, you can let me know if you want the compilation play. I just played 2, so I kind of don't want to play it again. But if you want me to play it, P9, I will play it. But back to what I was gonna say real quick. Okay, shout out to X. He just donated 3 via Cash App. X, let me know if you want me to play the meme. Um. Okay, so anyway, let me say this real quick. I'm trying to think of a good analogy. Maybe I'll let this play while I think of an analogy about white men staying in their place.
As black men, we have the worst bitches to pick from. So shit, might as well be mad. Why would I be happy? Trying to date a black bitch. This bitch toxic. She's a single mom. She want me to take care of another man's kids. She's disrespectful. Bad attitude. The bitch let herself go. Yeah, you know what I mean? You got fat black women trying to get men to like take them serious. Like, y'all don't get out my motherfucking face with that shit.
Okay, let me say this because I just spoke on this. So I preach never being mad about anything. I mean, obviously we're human. We're gonna get mad about something, stub our toe. You know, something bad happened to you. Whatever, you having a bad day. I get it. Human beings are gonna get mad. But when it comes to being mad about like concepts and like societal woes on a large scale, like racism or I'm a black man and black women ain't shit, so I'm mad. Like things on back. I think I might be back. This is so whack. So whack, so whack, so whack. I think I'm back. Tired of this whack ass shit. I think it's the area I'm in though, but I think I'm back. Sorry guys, I have no control over this. I could restart the stream. I really don't want to. Um, guess let's try to hang in there, folks. But anyway, back to this quick rant about race. So maybe I shouldn't keep dropping the nigger word. Well, I'll just say niggas. So the thing about white men complaining about niggas. Now I get it. Most, if not all, well, maybe not all. To say the white men today weren't alive when black people were really getting fucked over. Or let me simplify it. It's fair to say that white people from the past created the American black nigger. There really isn't any denying that. And we don't even got to go back to slavery. We can go back to slavery, but we could talk about the decades upon decades that black people were systematically fucked over and held back. Like people in power, probably mostly white. Sorry, whitey. Sorry to all my white family, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Keep a sense of humor. Look, y'all know I'm not racist, even though I say racist shit sometimes. I'm sure we all do. I'm sure, but there is no denying, and I'm not putting it on the whole white race, of course, because that would be ignorant. I'm not saying the whole white race, but and more specifically the white man. I'm not gonna shit on the white man. Well, maybe I am for a minute, but I'm just making a bigger point. The white American man created the black American nigger. And like I said, we can forget about slavery, even if we want to give a pass on slavery. Um, the decades of systematically making sure that black people don't get on quote unquote white people's level for decades and decades and decades. So if we're gonna talk about black people in America, even how they're acting in 2026, because some people say, "Oh, that's the past." Y'all keep bringing that shit up. Here's why. And you know, I'm not butthurt about any of this shit, and I don't cry about racism and how the world is. I just try to keep it moving and try to preach somewhat of a positive message on my channel. Other than, well, y'all know if you watch my channel. But look, who knows what the American black community could have been if white people did everything in their power after slavery to bring black people up on their level and just see if we can maintain it. So, from what I understand about history, I'm no historian, but there was a time after slavery where black people were married at an 80% rate and uh they were flourishing. I was hearing something about, I don't know, like I said, I'm just going off what I heard. There was a certain black family who had their own bus system. They had 500 buses. This was before integration and everything. Black people were doing well. I mean, we may not have been super duper rich, but our families were intact. We were working hard. We were, we was doing our motherfucking thing. And certain legislation and the crack era and, you know, a lack of opportunities in certain neighborhoods and the whole ordeal and the jail system and you've heard it all before that fucked up the black community. So I say all that to say when I hear white people complaining about the niggers, it's like, yeah, it's possible we were irreversibly fucked over to the point where, yeah, we were so fucked over for so long systematically that, yeah, the white man created a fucking monster and it probably can't be reversed. Yeah, Whitey created a monster, and now he want to complain about the monster he created. And I don't give a fuck if you 18. I don't want to hear you complaining about the monster that your great 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 granddad created. Go holler at him or go holler. I don't know who you need to go holler at. Now, okay, we can go another angle. Well, some would say, well, look, that all that stuff happened in the past. Why can't these niggas just get it together for God's sakes? They got the opportunities. Why can't they just pull themselves up by the bootstrap or just act like decent humans? Look, you didn't create decent humans. You created generations of monsters, like I just said. So I mean, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I mean, there's millions of black people who are doing what they need to do, but you're not gonna hear about them on World Star and on the 6 o'clock news. So it's like out of sight, out of mind. So to a lot of white people and people of other races, Mexicans, whatever the fuck, all these different races that hate us, all of them kind of hate us as a group. Seem like their whole I'm not gonna say their whole perception on black people is just off of the internet and TV, because I'm sure they're having some bad experiences in real life too. But nobody gives the black people who are doing what they supposed to do credit. The only time you hear about black people is when it's complaining about the worst of us. Because I get it, those are the ones that stand out the most. Um, I don't know. But my whole point of saying that is that's why a lot of people don't want to hear Whitey complain about blackies on some level. Because in the back of a lot of people's minds, like, well, your people created this fucking shit show. So and look, I'll give credit. I'll give credit where credit's due. There's been millions and millions of white people. Well, let me just put it like this. Look, there's been millions and millions of white people who have fought for black people and given their lives for black people, or to try to improve the situation of black people in this country. And I give full credit to those people. You don't hear anybody give them credit. I'm giving credit to all the white warriors who fought for the blacks and died for the blacks and who are still working with black people today and trying to help them, going out of their way to help black people, help black kids. And a lot of black people don't give those white people credit. Oh, that's just white guilt. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Somebody's doing something good and you're going to find a way to make it a negative just because they're white. Now that's fucked up. Now that's racism and fucked up. I'm not one of those black people who, well, white people could do no right. And even when they do right, well, you supposed to do that because 400 years of slavery. Like, shut the fuck up. See, those type of black people are holding us back as a people too. With those type of ignorant ass takes. Now, we're gonna get back into my typical nonsense, but I'm gonna finish up with this. It goes back to the whole Charlie Kirk thing. A lot of black people was like, "Well, fuck him." Didn't he say kind of somewhat, "Fuck him"? Because didn't he say something that could be seen as negative towards black people? So fuck him. I don't care if he got shot in the neck in front of his family or whatever. And I know his family wasn't there, but initially people were thinking his family were there. But I'm saying, but a lot of black people was like, I don't give a fuck. He ain't like black people anyway, so fuck him. I'm glad he got shot in the neck in front of everybody, and bled out. Like, good riddance. Like, and that's a problem. If black people are only gonna care about shit that affects black people, then okay, by that logic, white people shouldn't give a fuck when a black kid get unjustly shot by the cop. Fuck him. He's a black person. Shit don't affect my life. Fuck him. By that logic, like, if black people don't give a fuck when an innocent white man gets, or